Everyone, please be seated. My name is Dr. Sydney Richardson, Dean of College and Career Readiness, and it is my pleasure to welcome our 2018 Adult High School HSE graduates. You all have worked hard to get to this moment, and we are all honored to celebrate this day with you. While we're celebrating this with you, it's important to also celebrate your friends, family, faculty, and staff members who have supported you all throughout your journey. For those of you who have supported them, you have watched them study, you've watched them handle life's pressures, you've watched them show resilience even when they may not have wanted to, and you've been there to encourage them along the way. So we also congratulate you. I have the pleasure of recognizing some additional great people who are here tonight. So first we have our administrators, Dr. Rachel Desmaris, Executive Vice President and Chief Operating Officer. We have our very own Dr. Allan Murdock, Vice President of Economic and Workforce Development. And then we also have some other administrators from Economic and Workforce Development, along with our wonderful staff of College and Career Readiness, who have also supported you and worked behind the scenes when you have not recognized that it's them. So thank you all for coming tonight. Finally, I'd also like to recognize our special guests. We have Ms. Pauline Morris, who is our former Director of International Center and ESL Coordinator, along with Mr. Allan Younger, who is the Director of the Small Business Center here at Forsyth Tech. And he is also our evening's keynote speaker. So on to a few housekeeping items. I would like everyone to take a moment and make sure that the sound is off on your electronic devices. And so to make sure we keep in tone with this celebratory evening, as we call names, please make sure to not use loud horns, yells, or anything that might be disruptive, because we do want to make sure that all of our graduates, along with their friends and family here, can hear their names as they get their diplomas and walk across this stage. So at this time, we'll have Dr. Allan Murdock introduce our keynote speaker.
Thank you, Dr. Richardson. You guys hear me out there? Am I loud enough? I think I just messed up the computer. Sorry about that. Heck, I'm happy to be here today. You guys happy? Big day, right? Come on now. All right, good. On behalf of the college, Dr. Reen, our president, and our, thanks. Told you I broke it. Board of Trustees, congratulations and welcome to Forsyth Tech. We saw a pretty cool video that showcased a lot of our students, hopefully the ones that are sitting right here, and you got to see kind of a little insight into who's important to them. But for a lot of them, it also told us where they're going next. They're continuing their education. They're getting promoted at work. They're getting jobs. It's awesome. It's something you guys knew you needed to have, and you came and you got it. So good. Proud of you. For those of you that saw some of those jobs out there and were wondering, what is that? Like med tech. Grab one of these on your way out. It also tells you how much a med tech makes. All right? Shameless plug for the college. I have the distinct pleasure of introducing our speaker tonight. The downside is somebody wrote his introduction for me, and they were kind enough to print it off for me. And I used to make fun of people that used to look at stuff and then kind of go like this and go like this. And now it turns out I'm one of those people. So you're going to get a much shortened version to the introduction of Allan Younger. Well, let me tell you about Allan Younger, what I know about him. I've known him for about 7 years, so correct me if I'm wrong on any of this. He went to school at Chapel Hill for his undergrad, got an MBA out of Winston-Salem State University, went into the corporate world and learned things. I learned a lot of things about building relationships, building partnerships, about process improvement, about how to analyze things, how to think critically. He learned all these things, and he did things with them. We were fortunate to bring him back to Forsyth Tech as the director of our Small Business Center. If you're not familiar with our Small Business Center, what a great place to be. We help people that have ideas realize those ideas, realize those dreams. And guess what? I'd say 99% of the classes that he offers are free. If you're a member of our community, you're welcome. We want you there. I joke and say sometimes we help people not start a business because you may be good at cooking or you may be good at something, but you're not really good at sales or marketing or the law side of things. And so we can help you with that so that you have the best plan moving forward. A lot of successful small businesses did a lot of planning, and we can help you with that. Planning carries over into a lot of other things as well, as I'm sure Allan will talk to you about in just a second, but your life. And you've taken that first step today. You guys have done a great deal of work to get here, and it's important to me. So you probably don't know much about me, but part of my job is economic development. I met a company today. They want to come here. They want to employ 130 people. That's not bad. They're going to put up a building. We're going to earn some tax money off of that, and 130 of my folks are going to get a job. They wanted to talk to us about our skilled workforce. Do we have a skilled workforce in North Carolina? Guess what, folks? You are now part of the skilled workforce. That's a big deal. Congratulations. I digress a little bit, and I apologize for that. I'm going back to Allan now. I'll get off my soapbox. He's been with the Small Business Center for about 7 years now. He also owns his own consulting company, helping other small businesses realize their potential. He serves on multiple boards in the community, whether that's city, county, nonprofit, other colleges. He's just a busy guy. I think he's on about a dozen different boards trying to help people in this community. He does a lot of work. But I guarantee you one thing about Allan, the thing he's most proud of is his 3 teenage children and his wife. I had to get that in there, else there could be problems. But having said that, you're about to meet one heck of a guy that is probably a master relationship builder. Is that a good word for you? Relationship builder. He seems to know just about everybody in town. So having said that, here's Allan Younger.
So how many people have told you congratulations tonight? Can I tell you one more? Congratulations. Your hard work. Yeah. The importance of this accomplishment cannot be overstated. It's a big deal. And I'm glad so many of your family and friends are here to celebrate with us. So one of the things that I've experienced in life is a lot of boring graduation speeches. So my commitment to all of you is that this is not another one of those boring graduation speeches. Are we good? Now, in order for it to not be boring, I need the help of all of these people here. Okay? All right, and so we're going to have some fun, and we're also going to learn some things. Does that sound good? So let me share something with you. So I went to high school in Silver Spring, Maryland, and we had our graduation in Washington, D.C. at a place called Constitution Hall. And the first and only time of my life, something was done differently. I can't guarantee that we're going to do that differently here, but I'm going to just take a moment and show you what we did. So if your last name begins with a W, X, Y, or Z, please stand up. These are my people. So when I graduated, guess what? We went first. The first and only time in my life when that was the case. We were always at the end of the line. It's not fun, right? So the one and only time in my life that happened, and I've been telling everybody ever since then. So keep standing, because these are my people, right? So I want you all to do something special. Now they get to stand and do it first. The rest of y'all get to do it after them. They get to pick a number between 1 and 12. Whatever number is your favorite. You don't have to tell anybody yet, but I want you all to pick a number. They can't hear us right now. But you all pick that number, You got it? You don't got it? You got it? Okay, you got it. All right. Now the rest of you folks, your last names don't begin with W through Z. Do you have a number between 1 and 12? I see a couple head nods. All right, so y'all can keep standing because I just love showing y'all off. If you get tired, you can sit down, but stand as long as you like because y'all are my people. Everybody's got a number between 1 and 12. You have to own that number, and I'm going to share something with you that's related to that number. Now, who can tell you why they're standing up? Who can tell us all why they're standing up? Huh? That's right. And why is that important? They always get to be last, and that's not always a privilege, right? Why else are they standing? Why did I make that point? Because they're my people, right? And my name begins with something between Y and Z, right? See how quick it is to learn something? Now, you might never need that information again, but we need it right now, okay? Here's a couple things that I'm going to share with you. See, they're my people. They're still standing. Here's a couple more things I'm going to share with you. Interesting information that I promise you did not learn while you were here at Forsyth Tech. If you did, correct me. Did you know that Maine states, in the United States, that's one syllable? Come on, prove me wrong. Wow, Maine is the only, did y'all know Maine was a state? All right, so we knew Maine was a state. It's the only one syllable state. Did y'all know that? You knew that? Man, I was trying to stump somebody. So y'all got tired on me? All right, we're gonna let them rest. All right, here's another one. I promise you didn't learn this at Forsyth Tech. Who knows the lifespan of a butterfly? We're thinking about it. You think if you think long and hard and you talk to somebody else, you're going to figure it out? All right, let me give you another one. Who knows what a palindrome is? You can't say. I'm talking about the graduates. I'm glad all of you want to get involved, but I'm just talking to them. Who knows what a palindrome is? All right, let's check this out. Dr. Richardson, Dr. Murdock, do y'all know what a palindrome is?
Yes.
Come to the mic and tell us all what a palindrome is.
No.
All right. Who wants to know what a palindrome is? It's a word that is the same whether it's read left to right or right to left. Who can give me an example of a palindrome? Race car. Wow. You were supposed to take your time with that. I was trying to show that this is some difficult knowledge. So you're right, race car. Who can give another one? What's that? Hannah. Hannah. Well, since she's one of my people, I'm going to Hannah and race car. Is there a third? I'm really impressed. You see how they want to get involved, but they're not in this conversation. What did you say? Eve. That's a good one. We'll send y'all the notes. Did I hear another one? Mom. That's right. All right. So here's another one. No word in the English language rhymes with orange, mouth, silver, or purple. No word in the English language rhymes with orange, purple, not power, silver, month. I was just seeing if y'all were listening. All right, I said mouth and I got it wrong. Month. Can you think of a word that rhymes with month, orange, silver, or purple? All right, so what I just shared with you is a bunch of useless information that you'll never need unless you're on Jeopardy. But it was fun, right? So now I'm going to share some information that I think is very helpful. So remember I asked you to pick a 1 through 12? All right, so I'm going to share 12 keys of success, and they all begin with the letter A. Guess why that is? Because my name begins with A, and I think A is the most important letter in the alphabet. And it also sounds good when I say keys to success because we get A's in school too, right? No. Yes, we're supposed to get A's in school. So here they are. And feel free to turn on your recorders because this is some good stuff. Feel free to write some notes. I'm not one of those teachers that gets offended when you pull out your phone. Just promise me that you're not just texting and surfing the internet and talking trash about me. All right, what I want you to do is think about your word. You got your number, right? Right? All right, so number one, the first A that contributes to your success is achievement. I purposely said that word first because we have a significant achievement that we're celebrating for all of you. But it's really important that we not just achieve, but we take the time to celebrate those achievements like we're doing now. We're not always going to have a graduation ceremony, but when we accomplish something, it's worth stopping and celebrating, right? The next one is ambition. All of us should have goals. All of us should do things that support those goals. All of us should have people in our lives that help us to accomplish those goals, right? So those of you who've got one or two, you should have your word by now, right? And I want you to own that word. I want you to be able to know more about that word because of what we're talking about, but beyond our conversation tonight, I want that word to be your word. We're cool? Number 3, allegiance. So it's important that we are loyal. It's important that we have people in our lives that are loyal. They want to see us to be successful, right? It's important that when we're in different situations that we make sure that the way that we respond to those situations is consistent with our goals, with our ambitions. Are you with me? All right, so I've said 3 things. I need people who pick those 3 numbers to stand up. 1, 2, or 3. I'm going to quiz you. What was number 1? What was number 2? All right, then what was number 3? All right, somebody who's not standing. Who remembers what number 2 was? It was ambition. Number 4, thank you. Y'all can sit down or you keep standing, whichever's best for you. Number 4 is alliances. Number 4 is one of my favorite numbers. And this word is really important to me. When Allan was talking about me, he mentioned partnerships. And one of the things that I do is help to build relationships. In order for me to be successful, I need to have the right alliances, don't I? It's true for all of you. Make sure that you've got the right alliances. Number 5 is alignment. Make sure that we have consistency in our thought and our action. All of us know people, and sometimes we're those people who might say one thing, but our actions don't back it up, right? We need to make sure to the extent possible we have alignment between our thoughts and our actions. Number 6 is attitude. All of us have been guilty of having a funky attitude from time to time, right? But in order for us to be successful, we have to have the right attitude about ourselves, other people, and different situations. Yes? Number 7, appearance. You all look beautiful tonight. Appearance is so important to our success. Rightly or wrongly, people make decisions about us based on our appearance, right? We need to give people the reason to feel good about us and feel confident in us. Sometimes we don't do that. So we need to do the things that we can to improve that. All right? Number 8. Have I not said your number yet? Number 8 is approachable. In order for us to be successful, people need to want to help us. They want to be around us. They want to be a part of what we're doing, a part of what we're trying to accomplish. So we need to make sure that we're not just so standoffish that people think we don't want anything to do with them or what they're working on. Number 9 is application. So the difference between information or knowledge and wisdom is the application of that knowledge. We gained a lot of information during these programs, didn't we? We've met a lot of interesting people. What are we going to do with it? We need to figure out how we can apply that information, how we can apply that knowledge. And then number 10 is assessment. What I mean by that is we need to constantly check ourselves. We need to make sure that we're doing the things that position us for success. And sometimes we're not. We need to have a constant assessment of ourselves and our situations to make it more likely that we're successful. Whew. I'm on number 11. Number 11, who had number 11? Nobody had number 11. All right, so everybody gets number 11. Number 11 is alert. You need to be alert to the different situations, the different opportunities, the different people that can help you to be successful. Some of them are in this room. Some of them are in your lives. They're going to help you to be successful. We need to be alert to those opportunities. And then number 12, who had number 12? Audacity. Do you know what that means? Who here knows what audacity, I'm not talking to y'all folks. Who knows what audacity is? It's a certain level of boldness and confidence that I want all of you to have. You told her, huh? You were giving her examples. You were faster than me. I'm too slow. You were giving wonderful examples. We need to be convinced that we can be successful. I can't remember what it said, but I saw something on social media today that said, I have to believe that I could achieve. Something like that. If I don't, who else will? So I have to be audacious from time to time. Not in a way that people are afraid of me or think I'm a jerk, but in a way that communicates to people that that person is going to be successful. And then 13 is a bonus for all of you if you want it, and that is authenticity. All of us need to be authentic. People need to know that we're a person of our word. People need to know that we're honest and we have integrity. All right, so was that boring? Not as boring as some people? Is that what you said? I feel good about that. So, so let me challenge you with this. Hopefully, everyone selected one of those words, even if it wasn't the one that corresponded to the number that you selected. But you're going to think about that word. You're going to invest in yourself so that word is true for you. Okay, that's a challenge. Next thing, let me just share this. If you tell somebody what your word is, and you ask them to hold you accountable, you're more likely to be successful. Y'all believe that? All right, so let me just say one last thing. And this isn't an A word. This is just a challenge to all of you and a commitment that if you have a positive attitude about your future, about the things, the opportunities that you take advantage of and how they will contribute to your future, I can't promise you, but I want to promise you that you will be much more likely to be successful. Doesn't that sound like a good deal? In other words, it's on you, all right? So as long as you commit to be successful, everybody up here and everybody in here is going to support you all to be successful. Cool? Again, congratulations. Thank you all very much.
Ya está, ¿no? Bienvenidos a todos los familiares, los amigos, los instructores. Esta es una noche tan especial. Damos gracias a todos ustedes que han ayudado con su apoyo, con sus ánimos a los graduados esta noche. Y gracias a los graduados por sus esfuerzos, por su sacrificio para llegar a esta noche. Estamos muy orgullosos de ustedes. Pero quiero decir, ese es solo el primer paso y que en el futuro habrá muchos más pasos en su vida educativa y en su vida futura. Que tenga un futuro brillante. Así que felicidades a todos y ya vamos a empezar. And we are going to start with our adult high school graduates. Andrea Grace Anderson, honor graduate. Christian Joel Caban. Alicia Christine Culurianos, honor graduate. Mario Miguel Couto, honor graduate. Daniela Michelle Deras, honor graduate. Morgan Don Harris. Kimberly Nicole Hooser. Chloe Nicole Hodges. Brenda Elena Marín Hernández, honor graduate. Brianna Antoinette McCullen. Haley Madison Murkadichin. Victoria Shanae Nicole Miller. Lisa Marie Regal Honor Graduate. Madison J. Sanderlin. Haley Brooke Shelton. Victoria Diamond Spraggins. Dominique Lavette Wilson, Honor Graduate. Naomi Zamora, Honor Graduate. Julia Zamora. Donde? Ah, pues. And that is all of our adult high school graduates. Now we move on. To our high school equivalency graduates. Cameron Franklin Ashley. Kaylin Irene Barkley. Billy Lamar Birchfield Jr. Leah Marie Butner. Christopher Allan Clark. Cuidado. Yasilis Collado. Austin Tanner Cook. Justin Michael Curtis. William Christian Carson. Salvador Juarez Diaz. Asa Faluk. Victoria Kayla Dawn Fields. Imani Trishan Fry. Janita Ayana Gordon. Consul Gray. No. Sharita Ann Hanley. Deja Marie Hedrick. Dorian Ann Holder. Janerica Denise Imes. Anayeli Jasso. Takeda Kai Johnson. Brandon Andrew Keller. Carl Alexander Knapp. Jennifer Fierros. Jaman Lee. Jason Bradley Lynch. Giovanna Isabel Madrid Reed. Wendy Jeanette Maldonado Hernandez. Annette Cristina Manzanares. Delia Martinez de Rocha. Nefertiti Jewel McBride. Anna Mendez Carmona. Darian Devon Millsaps. Maria Daisy Campos. Matthew Scott Peters. Nancy Posada. Quadisha Monet Makia Robinson. Maya Janae Roseborough. Carla Serey. Savannah Gabrielle Tractro. Jorge Yarid Vasquez. Amanda Rebecca Walker. Hannah Nicole Walker. Jason Todd Wren. Congratulations to all.
Okay, so before we conclude this evening, I've got two gifts. One gift for Mr. Allan Younger, if you would please step forward. Thank you for being our keynote. You're welcome. And the other one for Miss Pauline Morris. Would you please step forward? All right, graduates, please rise. We wish you the best on your life journey. Congratulations, you may turn your tassels. That concludes our evening. Everyone have a good night.
Thanks for inviting me to be a part of this. It was wonderful.